The real reason Diet Coke might be hard to find. A shortage of Diet Coke. It sounds ridiculous. But across stores, delivery apps and supermarkets, people started noticing the same thing. Diet Coke was suddenly harder to find. Some shelves were empty. Some stores limited purchases. And online, people were asking one question: what happened to Diet Coke? At first, it sounded like another internet rumor. But the real reason behind this shortage goes much deeper than soda. It involves global shipping routes, aluminium shortages, rising costs, and a huge change in the way people drink soft drinks. The real reason Diet Coke might be hard to find. The shortage people noticed. For many people, the shortage started quietly. One week, the shelves looked normal. The next week, entire rows were missing. Delivery apps suddenly showed unavailable. Convenience stores sold out early. And customers started buying multiple packs whenever they found them. Now, obviously, this wasn't the first product shortage the world has seen. We've seen shortages of toilet paper, chips, bottled water, and even eggs. But Diet Coke? That surprised people. Because Diet Coke isn't some niche drink. It's one of the most recognizable beverages on Earth. And millions of people drink it every single day. For some people, it's basically part of their routine. Morning Diet Coke, lunch Diet Coke, road trip Diet Coke. And when something that common starts disappearing, people notice fast. The real problem wasn't the drink. The strange part is this. The shortage wasn't really about the soda itself. There was still enough syrup, still enough sweetener, still enough carbonation. The real problem was the can. Diet Coke depends heavily on aluminium cans, and aluminium became much harder and more expensive to source. Over the last few years, global supply chains have been under pressure. Shipping delays increased, fuel costs rose, trade routes became unstable. And when global transportation slows down, everyday products get affected, especially products that rely on massive packaging production. A soda company can make millions of drinks, but if they don't have enough cans to put them in, they can't sell them. Why Diet Coke got hit harder? Here's what made Diet Coke different. In many markets, Diet Coke is sold mostly in cans. Meanwhile, regular soft drinks often have multiple packaging options. Plastic bottles, glass bottles, large family packs. But Diet Coke has become heavily associated with the silver can. And that created a problem. When aluminium became limited, products that relied most on cans got hit first. Even a small slowdown in can production created noticeable shortages. And because Diet Coke already had strong demand, shelves emptied quickly. The rise of zero-sugar culture. At the same time, something else was happening. Zero-sugar drinks exploded in popularity. More people started avoiding regular sugary sodas. Some switched for health reasons. Some switched for fitness. Others just liked the taste. And younger audiences started making Diet Coke part of internet culture. Suddenly, Diet Coke wasn't just a soda. It became aesthetic, trendy, lifestyle content. You started seeing it everywhere online. In fridge restocking videos, morning routine videos, fashion content, fitness content, and all of that pushed demand even higher. Summer made everything worse. Then summer arrived, and summer is when soda sales always explode. People buy more cold drinks, more convenience store drinks, more canned beverages. So now companies were dealing with, and that combination created the perfect storm. The internet turned it into a viral story. Once people noticed the shortage, social media made it even bigger. Memes started spreading online. People joked that Diet Coke had become a luxury item. Some stores even limited how many packs customers could buy. And the more people heard about shortages, the more they started buying extra whenever they found it. That's something called panic buying. And panic buying can actually make shortages worse. What this shortage really shows. This whole situation revealed something interesting about modern life. We usually assume products will always be available. You walk into a store, grab what you want, and never think about how it got there. But behind every soda can, there's a massive global system. Factories, trucks, ships, packaging plants, warehouses. And when one small part of that system breaks, everything gets affected. Even something as simple as Diet Coke. So no, the shortage wasn't just random. It was caused by supply chain pressure, aluminum packaging problems, rising demand, and changing consumer habits. And somehow, all those global issues ended with people hunting for silver cans in grocery stores. The next time you grab a Diet Coke, you might appreciate it a little more. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more deep dives into strange stories hiding behind everyday products. Because sometimes, the biggest global problems show up in the smallest places.